coming back from the injury. He played in each of the first 2 games of the regular season, but off the bench. He's 90 minutes supposedly match fit now here today. As there is the whistle, and we are underway.
Small sample size, right? 2 games. You can't read too much into it.
It's a turnover in the middle of the field for Sporting KC. Ball clipped toward the back post, headed away by Jalen Lindsey. A couple of deflections, potentially, as the longtime goalkeeper for RSL.
And I want to see Gianluca Busio whip this one in right on top of him, just like that.
Second ball knocked back in and over the bar.
Playing against really one of the, talked about Salt Lake earlier, they've never been big in the international market, right? They've had one of the best academies. They've led MLS the past 3 seasons in homegrown minutes, so it's something that they really invest in.
Fans in the stands as well. We'll get more on that from Carter Augustine in a moment. But here comes Pulido on the half turn, playing it forward to Kyrie Shelton up that right-hand side. Now Busio lets it run to Pulido! He's back, baby! Pulido, and he strikes early for Sporting KC.
First, the ball into Pulido was great. He finds Kyrie Shelton, but watch Gianluca Busio on this play. Just a little dummy, knows Pulido's coming. Player as good as Pulido's not going to miss from there, but what a little dummy here from Gianluca Busio. It looks so simple, but he knows that Pulido's going to be there. Great counterattack team goal from Sporting. And he's a great individual defender as well. That's a big time loss. Now I want Sporting to get Johnny Russell the ball, get him isolated.
Instead, Luis Martins this time decides to have a go from long range. We got a game at Children's Mercy Park on that day as well. Maybe a good present for mom. Come out to the watch Sporting Kansas City play. Here comes Pulido twisting and turning his way. And fouled by Ruiz, and he's going to be booked as well. John Perry told him right when he got to SKC, if you're prepared, you don't need to be nervous. Brody clipping it toward the back post, and it's not at home by Damir Kreilach, and RSL have drawn level in the 35th minute. And it's the man who was subbed on.
A good ball here, whipped in. Kreilach, he's the one guy probably that you have to latch on to. He's arriving late, though, into the box. It's a player that has scored 26 goals in his 87 career games played. So he's a player that definitely can finish. It's a good header, to be fair to him. Sporting Kansas City will be disappointed, though.
Against Honduras with the U23s is something that you'll see from him. He's not afraid to play out of the back. Here comes another dangerous ball up the side.
And again, a dangerous little play here for Salt Lake. I think actually Kaveh Rod gets a little touch on that, deflects it away. That was intended for Kreilach there, but 2 guys, Jalen Lindsey comes over, actually does a good job.
Punched away convincingly by Pulskamp. There it is, and there we go. RSL going from left to right to start the second half. A game that could easily swing either way here. Tried to chest it to Walter, but Ruiz picks it off. And here comes RSL the other way. Over the top for Rubin. Rubin into the penalty area, putting it back across. Oh boy, Julio is going to wonder how in the world he didn't just change the scoreboard. Well, Rubin had both assists on the 2 goals by Julio in Minnesota last weekend, and he thought he had another one right there. Here is Julio again on the right foot, trying to sneak it inside. Busio tried to backheel it to Pulido, who wins it back with a beautiful tackle. Now left-footed effort from distance. Kreilach cuts it back on Rod, chips it across. Rubin in all kinds of space, and he puts it under the legs of Pulskamp and into the back of the net. Rubio Rubin with his first MLS goal, and it's 2-1 RSL.
This play starts way before this. Ruiz is able to turn again, splits the lines, finds Kreilach, who does a really good job at driving, creating this opportunity here. Good ball across, but that has to be stopped for Sporting Kansas City early on in the midfield. The breakdown is not here on the back post. The breakdown is in that midfield. It was too easy for Ruiz to split that ball into Kreilach, and that's where Sporting Kansas City were undone. He's had a goal and assist so far this season and really had a good preseason as well. You want to get him isolated one-on-one, see what the fresh legs can bring to this game.
Brody marauding up the right-hand side. Kreilach shot blocked by Rod. Kreilach, Rubin, Rusnak with the left foot. Right-hand side, Shelton. Now Lindsay. Now Espinoza, right-footed effort off the backside of Justin Glad.
Otherwise, he's in on goal.
So far, this has been a game where Sporting have been just inches off when it comes to creating those chances so far. Rubin twisting and turning and tucking it inside the near post. A brace now for Rubio Rubin in front of his family for the first time as a pro.
3 guys right there, maybe a 5-on-3 at best. Good little moves, but it's just too easy there. You got 2 guys there. You have to get a block on that shot. It's Rod. Jalen Lindsay comes across. Nobody wants to dive in, but you got to have a little bit more bite there. Block that shot. Look, it's a good hit back through Jalen Lindsay's legs. Holzkamp can't do much about it, but Sporting Kansas City had the numbers. They had to deal with that one better.
Michael Chang replaces Rubin. But that's been kind of the story of the game here, Jacob. I was mentioning it right before the goal by Rubio. Sporting, if they could strike here in the next couple of minutes, could at least make this a very interesting finish to the game. Pulido is down on the ground there. And there is the final whistle. Well, it was all even at the break, and it was all RSL in the second half.